Alright guys, it is Saturday night and I am so excited because tonight we are watching a movie that I have been putting off for a long, long time. Tonight, we are watching Spy Kids 3D. So there are like 4, maybe 5 Spy Kids movies. I think I've only seen the first 3. I stopped with this one because it is perfect. I absolutely love 3D movies. The old kind that uses the red and blue glasses. The new kind in the theater, they're okay. They look pretty cool, but they focus more on giving the picture depth rather than like having things fly out at you. That's what I love about these old movies, including Spy Kids 3D, because they make tons of awesome stuff that flies out of the screen at you. And if you're wearing the 3D glasses, it literally looks like it's coming right at you. Like this picture back here on the screen right here, this is the DVD menu. If you are wearing your 3D glasses, it looks like those glasses are sticking out about 1.5 feet from the TV. It is so cool. I wish I could show you what it looks like. The only way for you to see it is if you get online and buy this movie, and make sure you get this version. It's only available on DVD, not Blu-ray, not 4K. DVD, Spy Kids 3D, and make sure that it comes with 3D glasses. That's right, guys. If you buy this DVD right here, it actually comes with 4, I believe, pairs of these 3D glasses. Now, I only have 3 pair, but there's only one of me, so what's that matter? They do make a 3D version on Blu-ray, but you have to have a 3D Blu-ray player, a 3D TV, electronic 3D glasses. They do not make a 3D version on Blu-ray that uses these 3D glasses. You have to get it on DVD. But when you get it on DVD and you put the movie in, and you put on these glasses, everything turns to 3D. Well, everything in the movie, that is. On screen, it actually flashes and tells you when to put these glasses on, because there are parts of the movie, like the beginning, where it's just a regular movie, and then when they go in the video game, that's when it flashes on the TV and it says glasses on. So you pick up your glasses, put them on, and it's just like you are in the game right along with the Spy Kids. And let me tell you guys, there are some awesome things that fly out of the screen in this movie. One of them we are making for our snack tonight, and that is going to be Pogo Toads. This movie has all kinds of crazy stuff. Pogo Toads are some of the little characters that they meet up in the video game. I'll show you real quick right here what a Pogo Toad is. As it says, it is toads on pogo sticks, and that is what we are making for our snack tonight. So stay tuned. I'm gonna get everything ready, and I'll meet you upstairs. Okay, so we are about to get started here. Let me tell you everything that we've got that we're going to use to make these Pogo Toads. The first thing we have, you guys have seen me use several times in these videos, and that is a candy melting pot. This is a Wilton candy melting pot that you get at Walmart. I believe I paid 20 bucks for this. I don't remember, but this is much better than trying to melt your chocolate on the stove or in the microwave. Take my word for it, well worth the money. The next thing we need is obviously some melting chocolate. And since we are making toads, I got green. We obviously want our toads to have eyeballs, so you guys know how I love the candy eyeballs. We need a bag of sticks for our chocolate toads. And last but not least, we need our toad candy molds. Now, I ordered these from a company online. I don't remember what they're called, but I'll put it right down there. These were only $2.50 each, guys. That is a great price for candy molds. I had to look all over the internet to find the right ones, but I ordered 3 of these, so that was $7.50 for the molds, and then I ordered a bag of the sticks. That was another like $3, I think. Now, if you look at the molds here, you'll notice that there is a place for the stick right here. And I actually had to cut these sticks down a little bit. I had to cut about 1 inch off so that it would fit correctly. But you put it right in here before you pour the candy, and that way it gives you a stick to hold on to, and part of it goes up into the back of the candy toad. So we'll get to that in a minute here. But I also have a big Ziploc bag here that I'm going to be putting my candy in once it's melted, cutting a little snip off the corner, and then using that to squeeze it into the frog molds. It'll make it that much easier to control. And I also have a pipe cleaner because these are supposed to be toads on pogo sticks. So we're going to have a stick on each of the candy toads, but I kind of thought, well, what if we cut off a piece of the pipe cleaner and just wrapped it around there kind of like a spring just to look good, to make it look a little bit more like a pogo stick. So we'll get to that when we get to it. That was just a last minute idea. So the first thing I'm going to do is set up our candy melter, turn it on to high, and pour our green melting chocolate into the pot. Now that'll take a few minutes to get hot, but that will melt it up really good. Again, you guys have seen me do this a couple times in these videos. Just make sure you stir that every minute here so that the heat is evenly distributed throughout the candy discs. While that is melting, we are going to prepare our chocolate molds here. So we have 3 of them. And what we need to do is we're going to put an eyeball in each of the eyeball spots. I hope it works. I hope they won't just fall out of there. And all we can do is try. So now we're going to place the eyeball pointing down in this, because when you take the candy out, you're going to be seeing this part of it, and you want the eyeball facing forward. So there's 1, 2. Yeah, that works. Sits right in there. Once we pour the candy in there, it should just pour right around those eyes and solidify them in place, if all goes as planned. Now we got the eyes in those. Now we need to put some sticks in. So we're just going to put a stick in each of these. And there is one of our trays. Now I'm going to do that with the other 2. So all of those are prepared now. We have a stick in each, and they each have 2 eyes. The only one that gave me trouble is this one right here. I had a little trouble keeping the eyes in place. So those might roll out when I start pouring the candy in here. Now our candy is almost melted. I'm just going to fix the camera right on our molds so that I can do what I need to do. And hopefully this is going to turn out good. Okay, so as you can see, we were only actually able to get 5 pogo toads out of that entire bag of green chocolate. Each of these took so much more chocolate than I thought they would. I squeezed out as much as I could pretty much get out of the bag there, and we do have a little bit left in here. We might have enough for 1 more toad, but I'm not going to mess with it. We're just going to go with what we have here. We do have 5 of them, and I do know that a couple of the eyes did shift in there. Some of them were pointing straight up, so it's going to be funny to see how these actually turn out. So the next thing we need to do is put these in the fridge, and they actually need to sit in there for at least an hour. Okay, so there's our toads in the fridge. We're going to leave those in there for an hour, and you probably also noticed how I had to kind of take the mold and hit it like this, and that was so that the chocolate would even out in there. I think by that point, though, the eyes were pretty much in place, but I don't know, we'll see how these turn out. I did also take the 1 pipe cleaner that I had, and I cut it into smaller pieces and wrapped it around one of these little sticks right here, and just made what kind of looks like springs. So I think those will look pretty cool on there. I only have 4, and we do have 5 toads, so one of them will not be pogoing. Okay, guys, it has been at least an hour, probably a little bit more. I got busy watching some Beavis and Butthead. But let's go ahead and take out our pogo toads. Yeah, those definitely feel like they're ready to pop out of there. Get both of those out of there. Oh, guys, these turned out awesome. All right, so I was just looking at them through the plastic here, but I can feel they are just ready to come out. I cannot wait to show you. Here we go. All right, hold on. The eyes on that one are kind of messed up. This one's a little bit better. Okay, here's the one where the eyes are looking all over the place. We got one pointing up there, one pointing down there. This one looks a little bit better here. We got some extra chocolate around the edge there, but that doesn't matter. This one looks pretty good. And last but not least, and I'll show you this, they pop right out of there. All I did was wiggle it a little bit to loosen it up. The eyes on this one are kind of messed up too. You can see where the chocolate didn't completely fill the mold. Still pretty cool though. So this is how they look so far. We got 5 of them. They look pretty dang good. I love that color of green. Now we just need to put the springs on. And for that, all we have to do is put it right on the bottom of the stick there and push it up a little bit. And there we go. There's the spring, and there is our Pogo Toad. So we got 4 complete Pogo Toads and 1 extra with googly eyes and no spring. I do wish I had 1 more spring because that guy seems a little left out. But guys, how cool are these? These turned out really, really good. Pogo Toads for our Spy Kids 3D movie night.